You're listening to United Anime Kingdom.
Hello everyone, I'm the Sly Dragon 93, you are listening to the UAK Podcast, and so today we have pretty much, well, generally the same people that we always have in these podcasts, except we've got a guest here.
BDT87.
No, I'm not the guest, I think he's referring to you.
Oh, okay. Z-Star Games. That is me.
Hello there.
That is who I am.
Isn't that interesting?
That is brilliant. Tell us, what do you do on your channel?
I do, reviews for, various foods and stuff like that.
Oh, that's nice. So do you do
Like,
carrot cake?
cereal reviews and stuff like that.
Is it
Just,
cereal?
just basic supermarket products. I kind of, review them. I do releases, predictions, taste reviews and stuff like that. First impressions and stuff like that.
How often do you nail your predictions? I mean...
Oh, I just predict, you can go on, the Tesco website and stuff. Sometimes they add little Easter eggs into what vegetables are coming out and stuff.
What do you think the future of Cocoa Pops is?
I don't know. If they keep, if lately over the last couple of months, they haven't really been coming up with anything new. But I don't know. Maybe they could add in a kind of twist, maybe a shaped cereal or something like that. Maybe.
Oh yeah, shaped like a.
The thing is with
sheep.
Cocoa Pops, it ruins your milk. It makes your milk too
Brown, yes, yeah.
cocoa-y and just you don't want to drink that after you're finished.
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. That's interesting.
So, are you predicting
Pretty much what I do on my channel.
that around Easter time there'll be Easter eggs? You can predict that?
brilliant.
Probably that tends to happen every year.
Because I'm
That's
sort of
easy
thinking
to
that as
predict.
well now. Because I sort of picked up on
Yeah.
the trend. Then
Nestle normally own the market around Easter time,
and Cadbury's.
Cadbury's,
They
yeah,
have
Cadbury's
they
are
got
pretty-
Cadbury's cream eggs. Don't forget.
yeah. They normally have a few new releases around Easter time.
Yeah, they have weird stuff.
Yeah,
I tell ya.
when you get the cup with it as well.
Yeah.
you never use the cup.
And what the
Anyway, moving on,
pencil
Yeah,
everyone,
I mean,
Not-
as,
to back to anime, which is what the purpose
Oh,
of this podcast is for. What's everyone been watching this past month?
porn,
Other than porn, something
hentai.
anime.
Well, that's time.
we're done here, folks, I think.
Well, JB, if you're about to say hentai, at least bring up a title.
Alright,
It's common courtesy.
2 squids, 1 girl.
Oh, I love that one.
You can guess how that ends.
She dies.
I
I
know,
know, but seriously,
is there anyone out there that would like
I'll
to
start.
share
Go
with
on,
their
what
watching
you
seriously,
watching?
I'll start. Right, I'm going back for past few weeks now, so I really I haven't watched that much. Recently, I've been watching Toradora. I've watched 9 episodes of that, and I don't really like romance shit. Well, it's not really romance, it's more comedy than anything at the moment. But yeah, I like it a lot. I sort of wanted to take a detour from all this action anime that I've been watching because I thought I've got Trigun and watching DVD. And I just watched Ghost in the Shell and other action series before that, and I just wanted a break. So that's where Toradora came from, and that's very good. I like Toradora, but I watched it very slowly. But before that, I was watching Ghost in the Shell, as I said before. I was Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex Season 1, and I don't understand all the hype for it. Maybe I'm probably going to die now from saying that. But it's good, but it wasn't amazing like everyone says. I think it's the second season, second gig is going to be better, so I might give that a try later on. Right now, I want to watch Trigun after Toradora, and then Monster, and then also these aren't series, these are movies. 2 of the best anime movies I've ever watched: The Girl Who Left Through Time and Summer Wars, and they're directed by the same guy, and I completely forgot what his name is now. It's brilliant.
It's the Digimon dude, isn't it?
Yeah, he does. He's done Digimon, and he's done this other anime series called was it Wolf Children? Something like that. I think it's called Wolf Children, and that came out last year. It's not on Blu-ray yet or DVD yet over here, so that's a shame. I'll probably wait for that. And I think that was the 5th most popular. I think it's my 5th most popular movie in Japan last year, something like that, something ridiculous like that. And yeah, so that director knows what he's doing. And also, I've been watching something with the Sly Dragon over here.
Oh, you want to reveal it?
Well, because it's what we've been watching.
So we've been watching Conan Kyokai, and funny enough, we're watching it at the same order it was released in, instead of like.
I think that's the best way to go, though, because surely that's how it's meant to be interpreted from the start, rather than.
I suppose so.
I mean, you could.
But the animation for the series is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it's Fate.
It really does.
Zero.
Would you say it exceeds the animation for Fate Zero, or would you say it's pretty much on par?
I think it's on par. I don't. It's hard to say. I love Fate Zero. So, I don't know. It's a tough one. It's very similar. It's all very nice and beautiful, and
Especially the blood.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, seeing
And
how it
especially
moves
the
down,
dog.
it looks very, very, very clear. It's unbelievable.
and the dog.
In Karen. The dog as well,
It's
yeah.
very murderous. Lol, JK. But I think that's.
That's not it, mate. What have we been watching?
Clanad!
Yeah, boy.
But we started that. Was it yesterday?
Nah, day before yesterday, I think.
Day 4.
What episode are you guys on?
Two.
Well,
Well,
we just finished
we
two.
watched 2.
I might join you. I watched like up to episode 10 about like half a year ago and stopped it.
Okay.
Oh, right. Do you know what you got it fresh in your head still? Because
What was it? I don't know. They were making like little toy stars or
Spoilers!
something.
Oh, yeah, I
Is that
kind
a
of
huge
skipped
twist
part.
in the story.
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Essentially, the idea of me and Jamie watching Clanad is apparently everyone cries at the end, and me and Jamie have never cried at anything, so...
Because you
Yeah,
have
this ought
no
to be-
soul.
Yeah, we don't have a soul. So this ought to
I
be
mean,
interesting.
this guy, no, he died
Don't
in front
you
of me.
guys
He was
just-
crying. I'm joking. I was making that up.
Don't you guys think, like, if both of you are watching it, that you're less
Yeah,
likely
That's
exactly.
what I hope for.
at the end?
That's what I hope for. Because I don't like crying.
Neither do I.
So I don't want to cry. But we'll see how it goes. It can be really awkward when we both cry together.
Yeah,
you
we just sit in
should
the Skype call like-
finish your Skype call if you're watching it together. Like,
One of you guys could easily just put each other on mute. So.
Just be like, I'm gonna
I mean, Jamie, you may not know this, but I may have put you on mute whilst I was crying over, you know, some scenes in Karen and Kyokai. With the amount of deaths that go on.
Crying. I can't tell if he's feeling legit or not.
Anyway,
I
yeah,
think
so
that's it.
are there any other shows that you...
I'm trying to think. What else
are
before that? Let me check
currently
my
watching?
main list. Let's be like informal about this and just like say, give me a minute. Right, my
This is a
profile.
professional podcast, so you
Yeah,
it's
it's
totally
top
professional.
notch. With a lot of planning gone into this one. for sure.
Ghost in the Shell, Ghost in the Shell, Karaoke, somewhat like this. Ghost in the Shell, Ghost in the Shell, Ghost in the Shell. No, because before Ghost in the Shell it was Samurai Champloo.
Which you talked about last week, if I'm correct. Is that right?
I don't know. I probably talk about it every week.
You're like me and Dragon Ball then.
Oh, so you can mention it.
He brought up the
Yeah.
D word.
Now I can
Not that-
I
not
can
that
mention
D
the
word
S
there,
word
I'm
now
thinking about
because
the
of
other D
that,
word.
but I won't. Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
But anyway, speaking of Samurai Champloo, I've actually been watching that. When did I pick it up?
I saw it in town today, and I was just ridiculous on how much expensive.
How much was it?
$32.99.
Was it? What was it?
That was for the
it
complete
box set
series, was
I've
it?
got.
Yeah, same one, the complete one. Yeah.
Oh, that's not worth it
No.
because there's an older box there where it's like
The-
individual discs.
The
and I
thing
like
is,
that one.
I'm just going to hit on this quickly. I don't know if you've experienced it. Maybe, well, it's not just my phone, and my phone is an iPhone. I was with my friend as well in town. A certain chain, which you, and we all know, and it's the only chain in town now which you can actually buy CDs and DVDs, which is a three-letter words, and it starts with
CEX.
Hummingbird.
no.
Hummingbird.
It's,
CEX.
no, let's stop this product placement. It starts with H. Every time I go there and I try to price compare anything, I swear my phone does not work. It just like this company stops you to check in online. I swear, because I was like searching, and there's like load internet loads, but they won't let me. I think as soon as you take a step in there, that's it. It's the end of the world for your phone. I'm serious.
Now, what's worse is I went to that place in Guernsey, and Guernsey's a weird one. It's a part of Britain, but
It's got such a weird name. Guernsey.
It's like it's hasn't got the phone signal, so I can't even check on my mobile phone.
Yeah.
And so I was checking 5 centimeters per second for a Blu-ray of it, and I didn't even know that there was no Blu-ray of it over here. So I was looking like a twat.
Yeah.
And so I asked the guy, and he just couldn't find it. We said like it's on DVD here. I'm like, oh, well, I want a Blu-ray and buy it, and in that HMV, everything was cheap in that, so I could have probably gotten a DVD for a good price.
I think it was that was only like £3 on DVD, was it not?
Maybe
that's a different one.
I probably feel like go let your time on DVD because that's only £3 on Amazon. But like I checked Amazon recently, it's like £8.
Yeah.
And it's just it's so annoying because I was like, apparently it's like this really nice scenery and like it's really well animated and everything.
It's good.
So I was thinking, why not have a Blu-ray? But apparently I talked to the guys, Man UK on Twitter, and they said that we couldn't get it because of bollocks.
Oh yeah, was that
on Netflix?
Was that when you were saying you were going crazy and you thought?
Yeah, no, because I was actually thinking that, and I couldn't find it on Amazon. I was just checking because the guy didn't say that it's not out on Blu-ray. He just like, oh no, we got it on DVD, but. And then I cried, but luckily, when I was there, I got Evangelion 2.0 and Fullmetal Alchemist Part 3 on Blu-ray, which I need to get Part 4 and 5 on Blu-ray eventually, when I can be asked. Oh, I've also done some pre-orders. I might want to tell you about that.
I've got a bunch of pre-orders as well.
I've pre-ordered I pre-ordered even more because I pre-ordered Kids on the Slope on Blu-ray, which comes out at the end of the month.
When's it coming out, sorry?
25th of June.
June!
Yeah.
I thought it was July. I better pick up by myself.
No, go check out
Thank you.
And then One Piece comes out on
July
the
1st, yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting that as well.
Steins Gate comes out on Blu-ray 15th.
I will
July.
be picking that up if I watch and enjoy it, but it is the next thing I'm going to watch. So yeah.
And don't forget, kids, if you're from the UK, you can check it out on Anime on Demand, perfectly legal.
Ding.
Anyways, that's a plug in.
Fullmetal Alchemist comes out on or is it already out?
That's out. I think that's coming up Monday, I think. Well, it will be Monday now.
I've got it on DVD, so I'm waiting for those complete sets they're going to be bringing out.
There's 2 boxes.
But what else I pulled? I pulled something else. Cowboy Bebop, obviously.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely picking that
It's
up.
on the 25th.
July.
Yeah. And I have a funny feeling, because I pre-ordered Hellsing Ultimate on Blu-ray, and I'm pretty sure that comes out on the same day. I might need to check that just now. And it's really annoying, because I got Hellsing Ultimate 4-8 on Blu-ray, but I wanted 1-4. But they had that on DVD before, but they didn't release it on Blu-ray. It's just annoying. You have to wait after they release 4-8. It's annoying. Okay. No, Hellsing 1-4 comes out on Monday, 29th of July. And it is 25th, isn't it? The
Fullmetal Alchemist.
No, Cowboy Bebop. Yeah. No, 29th it comes out. So wait, what did I say? Yeah, they both come out on the 29th of July. So I'll be getting everything on that day. That day will be like me staying at home and not doing anything. Not even talking to you guys. It'll just be like...
Sounds like me.
Oh, well, we know where you are at on the 29th. Thanks for letting us know.
I'll be because I'm on holiday for 2 weeks just before that.
Oh, does that mean there's going to be a hiatus on the podcast then? Or...
Well, no, it'll be hiatus from me on the podcast. If you guys want to carry on, feel free.
I won't be here either. I'm going to be on holiday next Tuesday. So.
Ah.
I know I come on every week normally.
We're going to have to talk smack behind your back then, whenever that's
Maybe.
Yeah, Pat, you're a slut.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, well...
maybe one of us could be you, perhaps, and then one of us could pretend to be you.
Oh, yeah.
Accent.
And I mean, it's pretty easy to be Jamie on the podcast, so...
Champloo.
Could just get another Scottish guy in to be.
Oh, that's fine. He will sound the same.
And we could just kick Caleb out and be no different.
I really appreciate it.
What have you watched recently?
Oh, okay. Well, I've been a lazy bastard, as always. So, essentially, I've put NHK on hiatus, which I bought back at MCM Expo. I'm just over halfway through that.
This was a month ago, by the way, guys.
Yeah, it really was. I'd just been... Well, it's because...
By that point, I've watched the series before him.
I couldn't be bothered. I was playing Animal Crossing. That's what I've been doing.
Animal Crossing came out last week.
Yeah, still playing it, I'm afraid.
Still playing it and avoiding your anime. What's this kid doing
I'm
here?
playing FIFA and it's like...
Aside from that, I've pretty much just been watching Hunter x Hunter.
Okay, we really need to keep the flow of anime going.
No, we don't.
Ben,
No,
BDT87.
no. Has he finished or?
Well, aside from that, I've been watching
Should've
Hunter
got
x Hunter.
that crowd, mate.
You can talk about Clannad, and you can talk about when the heck are you going to start talking about watching Akunohana again?
Yes, Akunohana is one I'm going to pick up because I watched it at the beginning, like when it just started, and me and Ben had been watching it together, but I really fell out with it. And from what I hear from Ben over here, it does get very good. So aside from that, art that seemed to have divided people slightly, I hear the story is very nice, so I'm going to be catching up on that soon.
You could always, I don't know, read the manga.
Yeah, but it's fun to watch the anime. Oh.
Is it really that fun?
And
well, from what I've seen of Akunohana, I've just seen the downfalls of it, really. I mean, I've seen them skipping frames, like around episode 3 when one of the characters was, like, running away from a girl. And then it's just like, wow, how did this kid just teleport from,
it will be explained if you keep watching it, probably.
Yeah.
It looks very kawaii.
It's quite the opposite of that, if you ask me. Yeah, and then on top of that, obviously, like we said, I've been watching Clannad with Jamie, which has been pretty fun, but I don't really see the series going anywhere at the moment. But then
it's
again,
so kawaii.
it's so kawaii.
You need to watch at least 3 episodes.
Yeah, we've seen 2. I mean, I'm interested in it so far.
Yeah,
It's been fun.
I'll still continue because I want to fucking cry.
But yeah.
Yeah, but to be honest, I really would love it if we could actually continue with Blue Literature.
I've
done hold since
I
February.
really like it.
I thought we watched 3.
No,
Yeah,
2. It was only 2.
Oh dear, that's even
It
worse.
it's definitely 2 because I literally was keeping count on my anime list.
You sure you guys will be able to pass episode 2, like with Clannad then?
I don't know.
You're on...
Because, I mean,
you're on that number.
Oh no, we watched KO on season 2, one episode of it.
Yeah, I know. And we watched the whole entire first season quite easily, but like second season, there wasn't enough Jamie in there.
Well, no, there was. Because, for everyone who didn't know, if you ever watch K-On! On the stairs, or near their club, there's a little turtle thing, and somehow I'm that.
Spoiler.
I'm just going to not watch it now then. I know there's a turtle, so
Yeah,
that's
it's
it.
pretty much the main plot.
Like the pillow shot, that's the best pillow shot they have, is that turtle.
It is indeed incredible. But anyways, is there anyone else that would like to open up to everyone about the
open up
anime
your
that
legs,
they're
mate.
watching?
I'll go.
Oh,
ready.
I'm already there, Jamie,
Okay.
so...
Alright,
Okay.
Louis.
So last week, I didn't really comment on last week because I watched Game of Thrones last week, and I'm pretty sure that's an anime, but
Yeah.
It's close enough. Put some kawaii eyes on it and it's done.
yeah, it's pretty much an anime. But I finished Code Geass or Geass.
What seasons are?
I finished that, and finished series 2 of that. And the end of series 2 was really good. Season 1 was good, but it wasn't amazing.
What?
But I really enjoy season 2.
Season 1's the best season.
I hear
I like
more
season
people
2.
like say season 1's better
Yeah,
than
I
season 2.
love both. Because it's one of my favourite series, you see.
I just didn't get hooked on season 1, but I got pretty hooked on season 2. And also started watching today Bakemonogatari, or however you want to pronounce it. I've got this here.
It's
These
a weird
3
series.
DVDs I got, started watching them, and I was like, I think I've watched
From
3
MVM.
episodes, and I was like, what the duck? I don't have a clue what's going
I-
on. Something about snakes and a guy.
I am
and,
marathon that series
I
in a
don't know.
day. Almost.
You watched it in a
almost.
day?
I watched 2 episodes the night before,
Alright.
and I watched all back on the Guthrie in a day with Chinibio. I watched the whole thing.
You didn't say
I
you'll
sat
see
around
what you
about
tone.
26 episodes in one day, and I felt dead afterward. I don't know why I did it, but
Yeah, I was thinking, like, I could have done it all today. Like, I started this morning, and I watched 3 episodes, and I was like, I don't want to watch this.
yeah, because I am gonna
It's
finish
okay,
Toradora.
but it's like, I don't know what's going on. It's really
it
weird.
is really hard to follow. You got to have your full attention on it, and sometimes
Yeah.
I mostly follow.
That's why I think it could probably do with a dub. If you're not very good at reading, then you've got no chance, because it's like there's like
You're
3 different
fucking
lines of
retarded,
subtitles
man.
every bloody frame. It's different, but it's good. But that's what I've been watching.
Yeah.
And Data Live, obviously, I watch that weekly.
Best. We watch that every day, don't you?
Pretty much get through a series a day of Data Live. It's just so good. Just thinking about
I
it
find
now.
it very hard to believe that after watching the very first
Yeah,
episode.
same.
I was like, I was like, what the
I
fuck?
cry every episode.
You cry
You
Everton.
cry every team.
when it ends, just because it's ended.
It's not
It's
even
so sad that it's ended.
Yeah.
Oh bless! Is it like the Buckingham Piggy sort of standard? Like
It's
that,
just-
that amazing? Was it
It's
better
good.
than
It's
that?
like
Jamie, that doesn't
it's like the
fool anyone
Bible, but
anymore.
better.
It's like the
What?
Bible, but better.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Oh, I don't know.
So, yeah, you got anything else to add to that? Or
Not really.
so how about you, BDT87? What have you been watching?
Alright, the Slow Dragon,
This
BDT87,
week?
the Asian Corner, and
Well,
C-Storm
my-
Games. Refer to everyone
Right,
by
that's
their
my
username.
Hey, Mudkip, how's it going, Mudkip?
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah,
Z, mate, Z.
It's less
definitely
Mudkip
Z.
Z, I'll have you know.
No, I don't want to mention the Z because that's a part of a series which we won't get into.
But yeah, he has.
Yeah.
Too late.
Anyway, what have I been watching? Well, I've literally caught up with all the seasonal stuff, which is good because I have put some series in delay. Like I mentioned with Ness Mudkip Z, yes, I watched caught up with Akanohana, really good stuff, coming to the end. I'm actually highly anticipating that each week now, more than that series, which I think is hyped, but I still enjoy it, Attack on Titan. But the next two series which is finishing is actually Akanohana and Chihaya Season 2, which has been the best series this year so far for me. So that's going to be sad when that's going to finish. And I've actually gone back I've actually started watching Detective Conan again because I've put that on a massive hold for a while and still love it. Addicting, just superb animation, story. It's just keep trying for Jamie to just watch one episode. I know
Nope.
it's a long series,
Nope.
but just watch one.
Nope.
I think he's too scared to watch one because he knows he'll get addicted.
No, because I know it's starting a big series
And
every
it'll be his flavour of the week, like he
Yeah,
like he
yeah.
always has.
No, but it's Detective Conan, and we all know it's obviously coming to the end of the season and stuff because summer's around the corner. So I'm just trying to finish off stuff I've put on hold.
When you watch more seasonal stuff. Wait, Callum's watched more seasonal than me.
Ha! Ha ha ha!
Well, I don't really care because nothing's really been that good this season.
But the only two series I really, really, really need to go back to, which I put on hold since forever, Dawn of Time, is Wolf's Rain and I can't remember the translation. Night of the Area, sorry.
What, Ben, what's been on hold longer? Wolf's Rain for you or Evangelion for me?
That'd be no read for me.
Jamie, you're never going to finish
I have
that
no idea
series.
when I put that on hold. I need to actually find out.
I've watched Wolf's Rain twice and I caught up to the same place twice, and I've put Wolf's Rain now on hold for nearly half a year. Not half a year, 1 year and a half.
That's
Nearly
about
2
me with
years.
Evangelion, I think, actually.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong
mine's
with
longer, I
Evangelion. Evangelion's amazing. Just watch it.
It's
With
alright.
Wolf's Rain, it's like very slow, and you're like, why am I watching this? But I've heard great things on it. What I'm trying to say, I'm trying to catch up with everything before the next seasonal stuff kicks in because it's just going to.
Yeah, there's so many things we're watching next season as well. So yeah.
Well, to me, there isn't. But I know I will end up watching quite a lot of stuff because I don't get hyped as much as some series now than I used to. It's like, for example, this season, didn't think much of the synopsis of Yu Yu Shishiki. Watched it, I love it. I think it's one of the best this season, and it's underrated because of all the other series which is going on. But yeah, that's what I've been watching.
The thing that season, I'm like, sometimes just leave them to finish and then watch
Oh
them
yeah,
again.
that's fair enough. But some you can't.
I
help
might
it.
watch Akira Hana soon, but I just don't want to watch it now. I really.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair
I think
enough.
most of the seasonal are come to an end like over the next couple of weeks now. It's like episode 12, 13 now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 or 2 weeks.
And Chihaya Furu's episode 25 because obviously that's starting in winter. It's not spring.
Wait,
Spring? No, winter. Sorry.
I shouldn't really say this, but I say, is the Attack on Titan episode a recap today?
Oh, I really
What,
hope not.
this today, right
Oh,
now?
I think it's like an episode or two away,
I
maybe.
don't know. I'm pretty sure it's coming up.
My fingers are
No,
crossed.
I
that
don't
it's
think
like
it is a
some
recap
other
today, 'cause I
time.
read something that said apparently something quite important happens at the end. I don't know, so it'll probably be a recap next week if something important happens at the end.
Yeah,
of today.
recap for a 25 episode series. That's just exactly what.
Well, to be fair, Samurai Champloo has had one.
Speaking of Samurai Champloo, I've finally actually
Yeah,
watching
you
it now.
said earlier, mate.
Yeah, you said.
but you
Yes, I
explain
know.
yourself.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Explain yourself.
Explode.
Well, I've heard about Samurai Champloo
From this
a few years
skit
back.
right here, Jamie. No.
No, I heard it from a friend from a few years back. He said you should check it out, and then I never did. And then I heard Jamie say it was amazing. I tried it out. I asked him, should I watch it dubbed or with Japanese subs and stuff. And then, I was pretty lazy and just left it on the English dub, and I was actually very, very fascinated. It was actually good for me personally, because I'm always the kind of guy that always watches sub over dub, but something with Samurai Champloo just fits, kind of like how the dub with Cowboy Bebop was really good, and I think this may be like one of the very few series that I've actually firstly complete in English dub, like after so many years. It's quite. I never thought I'd do that, but yeah, it's actually that great. But what I noticed with like Samurai Champloo was like it feels very similar to like Cowboy
same
Bebop,
director,
except
so,
that
Yeah, but Tash, what's better?
Bebop.
you sure you guys you want me
Are
to?
you ready for
Come on,
this?
say
Because
it.
I'll
Ready.
back you up on this, but we'll get all the hate.
Okay, everyone, brace yourselves. Well, that's listening.
All five of you.
Okay. It's
Samurai
Samurai
Champloo.
Okay,
Champloo.
right. Well, I will not be joining the podcast next week.
Bye.
And,
Yes, Tash. Good. Well done, mate.
Well, the main reason is because
It's a
I've
better
left
series.
Cowboy Bebop on hold for
Why?
like months now. I think on like episode 10.
Because it's the
So I
better
just-
series.
I just lost interest in it. It's like I felt like it wasn't really going anywhere. With Samurai Champloo, I keep thinking Samurai Champloo and then Champloo. I was thinking that with Samurai Champloo, you got like point A and then point B that they set out at the start. And thing is, since I knew that, I can kind of see like where it's going to go eventually. Unlike with Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop is just you just watch it for the sake of just
it's so good.
for
It's so
these
good.
characters. And it's the same with Samurai Champloo, but they are heading towards the main part of the story, like towards the end. And the stories are okay, I would say. Like it's all based on samurais in the Edo period, and then Cowboy Bebop was just based on people just going
It's
through
very-
space, taking on these missions to get some bounty.
I never
And
get anything.
so
And bounty.
yeah, exactly. And yeah, it's quite interesting, like how they both similar, but I prefer to see samurais like chopping up
Yeah, but
people instead.
Yeah.
Samurai Champloo's better.
No, Cowboy Bebop's better.
Mate, 2 against 1.
But I also love the soundtrack as well.
Oh,
Soundtrack
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you the
By
intro.
Fat John.
Some days, some
feels
that.
very hip. I never thought I'd ever really see that. Kind of go
And
with
then,
a
like,
samurai
one movie was
anime.
sort of, the way he fights is like break
Yeah.
dancing.
I mean, it's interesting because with the director for Bebop and Champloo, like for Bebop, he said, "All right, we're going to take futuristic stuff and mix it with jazz," and then for this, he said, "We're going to take music from older times and mix it. Music from newer times and mix it with old stuff. So he said we're going to mix rap with Edo period.
Is it not hip hop from the 90s? I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I read this. I haven't watched it.
Yeah, well,
but
I mean,
read.
relatively modern then. It's more modern than jazz. So, and then, like, mix that with, that. So I wonder if he ever does another series. Well, actually, I can't talk about Kids on the Slope because I haven't seen any of it.
I was
but-
just going to say that beats everyone, so yeah.
I've got that here. I got that on my free DVD.
Watch it, man. It's amazing.
You can now pre-order Kids on the Slope from MVM Entertainment. Same with Samurai Champloo. That's now available on MVM Entertainment. And Cowboy Bebop is on pre-order on Blu-ray and DVD from all the anime.
So how long is it till we get paid?
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking.
I'll pay you guys after this.
Yeah, so
You guys have words of wisdom.
but it does make me wonder if Watanabe will ever do another series like that, where they'll just
Well,
take a
if-
time period and throw some music genre that doesn't really fit with it in there, and somehow it's a
Well,
masterpiece.
Is it down to him, or is it down to like the actual music composers?
Well, it was. I don't know who composed for Samurai Champloo, but it was Yoko Kanno for Bebop.
No, it wasn't. It was a Fat John.
Fat John.
Yeah.
Well, his name was actually Fat John.
Is a guy called Fat John.
Oh, he must have had a wonderful, colourful childhood. Like,
Mate, he
back in the
sounds
day.
like. He sounds like some sort of I don't know, Italian.
Yeah,
sort of-
like a mafia guy. Or
yeah,
something.
mafia boss.
But anyway, yeah, I've nearly finished Samurai
Samurai
Champloo, which is quite
should,
sad
get to Bebop
because
then.
I think I can sense a void
And,
coming like
you're
after
gonna
I'm done
cry.
with it. Exactly. After the end, I'm gonna be like, oh, what next? But then again, I also plan on watching Monster.
Yeah, I'm telling Monster.
And
I've been planning on watching
Maybe checking
Monster
out
since I
work.
met Jamie, because I watched it back then and I never, went through.
it's got quite a lot of
The,
episodes.
the
as well,
first
74
episode's gripping.
episodes.
It's like, oh my god, this is gonna be great. You know it's gonna be great from the first 2 minutes in, without spoiling anything.
From what I hear from people, loads of people say it's the king of psychological thriller.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
a
gonna
good
be
thriller.
Death Note, is it?
Well,
I don't. Well, if people are saying that,
Death Note was like
I
entry
think
level
they calls me
psychological
Death Note.
thriller.
No, Death Note is pretty good. I think you guys are underrated.
No,
really.
Death Note is. I mean, it's not bad. People make it out to be quite bad, but sometimes.
It's
But a lot of people make
it's
it out
in
to
the
be
past.
way too good.
It's in the past. That's
Everything's
what
in
I
the past. Bloody hell. Everything's
Exactly.
about in the
It's not going to be in
past.
the future.
Well, you know what I mean. It's like,
Yeah, so you're saying
I love-
Monster is even older than Death Note?
No, I'm just saying the hype about it. Like, I love it, you know that, but I really do need to rewatch it as well. And
Wait, Death Note and
we-
Monster, I'm confused.
Oh, Death Note. Like I said, I need to watch Monster. I've only watched a few episodes of Monster, but with Death Note, like Caleb said, and well, no, you said is underrating. It's not that. It's just, I don't know. With Death Note, it's a great series, and maybe I'll enjoy it even more if I rewatch it, kind of thing. I know you watched it more than anyone I've known, Jamie. You know,
What's that phone time?
it's crazy how
What
many times
happened,
you.
like, I remember when I first got my anime list and I rated a 10, and then you was like, oh no, it's not that good, and I rated a 9, and then someone else said something, then I rated an 8,
Well,
recently I put it
I'm-
out to 9, and I want to watch.
I've just
Yeah.
basically.
It's a great anime, especially when you're introducing someone new.
Yeah,
to
because I
anime.
gave the DVDs to my uncle, but I haven't got them back yet.
Nah, Death
I
Note, I
guess
gave
that
it like an
might
8
be
or
as
something, or a 7 even.
Yeah, well, you only watched like 2 animes, so you don't really count.
That's the thing with Death Note.
Fucking
Now. I know we always go back to saying like, what would you recommend someone who has never watched anime? You know, which series? And yeah, Death Note is up there, but I don't know. You know, since I've watched so many more anime since then, my perspective has changed. Kind
No,
of way.
actually, since I've been watching more anime, my appreciation of Death Note's gone up. I think
So-
it's a lot of shit anime
I've
out
loved
there.
it since I thought it was great the first time I watched it.
Oh yeah, like when people, when I say like I watch anime, oh like Death Note, like sort of.
I just hate when people just mention the one series. It's just, it doesn't mean you're into the whole genre of anime.
Yeah.
But can I just say, you're spot on there, Tash, with me right now with Attack on Titan. You know I've been bashing it here and there. It's just, I know it's worth the hype now because it's at that level where the story has progressed. But the first couple of weeks was just, it wasn't
The
doing...
first couple of weeks were the best weeks.
To be honest, now it's getting worse. I mean, that
Yeah,
last
it's getting
episode
worse.
was 20 minutes. just
Well,
of
the thing
smoke
is,
to
at the moment, like the past 2 episodes, as you said, they're all building up to what they're
It's not-
showing
that's
this
the
week,
thing.
which
Yeah, that's all the thing. It's building up, cliffhanger, starts the episode boring.
But the
It's
thing
as long
is-
as the second part, which is good.
but the thing is, like, from what,
you can watch Attack on Titan on Crunchyroll.
but like from the past 2 episodes, what I've realized with the series is that if without the action, it
It's
really
nothing.
doesn't seem like much
Much,
to
yeah.
I mean,
me.
the characters don't really.
Because I feel like Attack on Titan's just
Apart
kind of
from Potato.
exposed its weak points like the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's basically like half of the
You're like,
episode.
And I mean, Eden, Mikasa.
I mean, that
That's
last
nice.
episode, spoilers, but the Armin speech.
The recent episodes, yeah, go on.
Yeah, the Armin speech. How long did it take him to do that? It took about half an episode just to build up the fucking courage to do
I'm like,
that.
I'm like, how are we getting filler already? How are we getting filler? How many chapters is Attack on Titan now?
I have no idea. Don't ask me. There's like 10 volumes out in Japan, so and there's been
Yeah,
selling
we don't need
millions.
filler.
I think when it's finished and you can marathon it, it'll be better.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
don't. Maybe it's just not my cup of tea, like being it weekly. Even though I do like watching it, but seeing, the reaction after each episode is like, really, nothing
thing
happened.
is-
The latest episode, I remember people saying, "Why would you just leave it there?" And I'm like, "Well, that was
Well,
like
so
leaving a
make you watch
cliffhanger."
it to next week.
Yeah,
But the thing is, like, I would want to marathon this, but because of everyone always speaking, I cannot avoid a spoiler. I
Yeah,
Exactly,
exactly.
spoilers are
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
in
yeah.
left and right. And I'm just glad there aren't as many people reading the manga as the amount of people that are watching it.
That's what I hate
Yeah.
about seasonal stuff, because sometimes I just want to, like, just want to marathon it afterwards. Like, sometimes I don't feel like doing it. It's really hard keeping it up. So many series a week. I've juggled out 20 in full,
that's
but I lost that.
ridiculous.
And it was just so bad that I had to drop like so many series, but I've been rewatching. Well, not rewatching, but I've been watching them, like marathoning them recently.
Do you think, the ones you and I dropped this season, do you think you'll ever go back to watching them?
No, they're very boring. Because I was only watching 4 this season. That's
The most disappointing one for me, I don't know if this is another topic we can
Devil
discuss,
Survivor.
is, well, okay, but the most disappointing one for me is actually Photocano from
Nah,
Mad
because
Hat.
I knew that was gonna be shit from the start. You can see it.
Yeah, you could tell there was fan service written all over it. But for me, I didn't find it arousing at all, so I was like... Yeah.
Nice to know.
I'm just thinking, like, if you're making, like, a show that's gonna focus on fan service, at least make it good. I mean, let it try and fill its purpose.
The two
at the very
things here,
least.
see, that, I was like, oh, is this going to be a good series? One is based off a game, which I did touch upon last, in the podcast when we were talking about summer anime. The recent anime based off games hasn't been really good for my liking anyway, but my own opinion. And it was done by a Madhouse, so I thought this is going to be good by the animation standards. But it wasn't.
Madhouse done Chobits, so therefore you can't always rely on them.
Oh, well, okay, just speaking of what we've watched recently, you always have high expectations from them.
Everything I watched, man, yeah, but
But after seeing that first episode, I was like, is this... If it's because they're concentrating on Hunter x Hunter and Chihaya Fu...
No, I don't know.
They can't do that to a series. I mean, they're
No,
waging a lot of
it's just
money
a bad
into
story.
each
No,
episode.
no one's heard of Photocandle. Everyone's heard of Hunter x Hunter before that.
obviously, it's a whole series, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know the
It's
figures.
not a good
how many
series. Like,
people...
you can't make
How
cars
many
with a bad
people are
plot.
working in Madhouse? That's what I don't look at this.
Yeah,
things,
but if you look at Madhouse has done mediocre anime before.
It's
It's
the
not
same.
like
It's exactly the same with Studio Perry. To be honest, there isn't many working there. There's not many artists working there. Animators. There's not as much as you think. How many people work in each studio? It's less than you really expect, kind of thing.
It makes me think there's probably like 2 guys at Studio Pierrot.
Well,
Doubt
more or
it.
less.
They hire a shit ton of people, like, for
They hire
each
a lot
episode.
of people. Yeah, but
Except that the pay is just really small, so they
Yeah,
can easily. They from what I hear, generally they're happy to take anyone that can actually draw
I might
because
go.
they really
God.
because even though they get paid less, they even get people just popping in and out, so they don't really care because they're always in a rush. I mean, I think some people also heard, like, with Attack on Titan, they needed to hire more animators to work on it because they didn't have enough people.
that's a new studio as well, done by Production IG. Well, helping
Production IG on you.
No, I don't know which studio does Attack on Titan.
I think Production ID is more of like a collab more than anything with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Because like the only really big thing they've done by themselves is Ghost in the Shell, Sano Complex. I mean, like they done Kuroko Basket. I'm pretty sure that was knit with another company as well.
I don't know.
I
don't think I saw anything alongside with that, and they also did Psycho Pass as well.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that's also someone. I'm pretty sure if you look, I'm
and
not gonna.
there's Guilty Crown as well.
And don't forget Usagi Drop.
Yeah.
They had quite a bit.
They've done quite a lot of good series. I mean, they're quite consistent on that, and Sisui no Gargantia as well.
Did they do another? Who did that? Or was it PA
That
Works?
was that. No, that was PA Works.
Yeah, PA
PA
Works is a lovely studio with animation, but
I've been started to get into a bit of Kyoto animation recently.
Yeah, Kyoto. I know,
Because I recently finished watching Kyoka, and I've got to say,
That's
watching that on Blu-ray quality is amazing. Anything at the moment that you watch of Kyoto animation on Blu-ray is fantastic.
Oh,
You
no,
can't watch it anything less than that. It's just...
what I've been watching is JC Staff. I thought it was Kyoto anime.
I've never got into
Oh,
JC stuff.
JC Staff, they're always hit or miss, really. I was going to say Casey Staff. But, yeah, their series are like...
I mean,
you either like it or you hate it.
they seem like more sort of slice and life romance comedy sort of series. Like, got Azumaki Daimon. I was looking for it now because I'm not very good.
They did Bakuman, correct? That's the only series I
They
think
did
I actually...
Bakuman, they did
They
Shakugan
did,
no Shana, they did Sakura So.
They
That's
did
the only,
what's it called? Your series that you reviewed, Waiting in the Summer.
To be fair, they didn't do
that's-
the best job on Bakuman.
No, well, that's the only
Those
series
chins.
I've watched. Waiting in the Summer, that was not bad actually by them, but every time I see JC stuff, maybe it's just
Toradora's good animation.
it's just like, oh, maybe, everything I've watched of them, I don't like it.
Speaking of Bakuman, you can now purchase it on DVD from Amazon.
Jamie, I swear, you sure they didn't like confront you with with a sum of cash to like
Maybe.
tell you each anime's available on DVD?
Maybe. Hopefully, I haven't talked to them yet, but they are going to pay me. But yeah, what else? JC Stuff done Little Busters. I'm just going through the little thing. Little Busters wasn't very good though. They do a lot of like sort of same genre by the looks of it. Oh! Guess what they did?
What?
Nabri no
Don't you dare bring up Never Know. I remember you recommended that to me.
I know,
finished
and
it, and you're still on hold with the anime.
Okay, when did Gears of War 2 come out? Do you guys want to know? Because that's
Is that
when
not a release title for the 360?
Because that's when I
I don't know.
got it for Christmas, and at the same time I got Gears of War 2, and that was out recently. I remember for that Christmas. If anyone can find out, because then
I don't know. I can remember very many years ago.
I'll quickly do an Amazon on it. Gears of War, because
I'd also like to see. Was it that company called that did Fate Zero Ufotable, or was it Ufotable?
Oh, what did Fate Zero and Chrono Conan?
Because I see like Ufotable like on Fate Zero and Chrono Kyoka. I think they should really do some more series, but then again, I don't want them to like tarnish the reputation of.
Right, it came out in November 2008.
2008.
November 2008. So it was Christmas 2008 when I got Nabrino. No, it couldn't have been. It was. It must have been because it was one of my early series I watched. Bloody hell, that's been on hiatus for a long time. But no, it couldn't have been. I swear it couldn't have been.
Well, you did get it again. I remember when I met. The first time I met you, you got it from. You imported it, I think.
Was it at Christmas then? I can't remember. It probably was 2009 then. So that's still quite a long time, 4 years, and I haven't fucking finished the series.
Well, to be honest, I was quite happy when I finished Hyoka. I left that on hold over a year, and yeah, I really don't like doing that to a series, leaving it on hold for over than a year, and then as time goes on, it gets harder to go back because you just want something fresh and new.
I still remember a lot of Nabrino. It's kind of silly, but yeah. Oh wait. What else? Anyone's been watching? Or does anyone plan to watch something?
Everything ever, for me.
Except for mentioning anything from the summer, because we've already done that in a podcast, which you should all go back and listen to.
If you haven't already.
I don't know. Like I said, I really want to watch Monster, but I don't know when I'll have a time to. I need to watch Code Geass, which I bought at the MCM Expo. What else? I'm enjoying watching Conan at the moment, but I know I'm going to put that on hold later on down the line because of the newer stuff coming out. So to me, like I said earlier, I need to finish off series, which is manageable to finish off, to have less stuff to watch, because it's all coming up to me in backlog. It's disgusting.
So are you planning to catch up with Conan, like legit?
Oh yeah, it's that addicting. I'm serious.
That's crazy.
I don't know how to explain it to you. That's why I said if you just watch one episode, you'll see what I mean.
I wonder how they keep up like the amount of cases they think.
I know, and that's the crazy thing. You know, I'm not. There's no such thing as fillers. The only thing that's filler-ish is TV originals, which I don't watch. And even though I've heard they are good, and I've actually watched a few by accident, but there hasn't been, you know, a lot of you might think it's repetitive, you know, same thing over and over, but it's not. It still is in your mind, like, okay, I think she did it, he did it, but, you know, sometimes you're right, but I bet you'll never guess how the victim was murdered or so-and-so, you know? Mm-hmm. And that's what's so great about the series. And for some reason, for me, so far, I've reached season 5 now. It's still as fresh as from the first episode. It hasn't gone to that repetitive point yet, like some series has. And I understand, like Jamie did the video on the Big Three, they can get
check it out.
Yes, which some series can get repetitive quite quickly. In like some arcs are exactly the same as the next arc, but I don't know how to explain it. I'm very terrible at explaining stuff, but it is a grueling task to watch over 600 episodes. But if you're going to do a One Piece, you should do it. Try it.
I still haven't managed it with One Piece.
I've actually managed to try get back on the horse with One Piece today. I managed to watch like 5 episodes since I left it on hold since like February, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever catch up to One Piece.
Well, it's a challenge. We'll just keep it at that, yeah.
Yeah. It really is, but I am really enjoying the new arc that they currently animating. And as for the manga, it's
what filler? I keep saying filler.
Thriller, was it Punk Hazard?
I always say that, Punk Hazard. I know the start of Punk Hazard's really slow, but where it is at now, because I don't know anything coming up, you know, that's what keeps it excited for me. I'm liking.
And it's got a great opening at the moment.
Yes, and that.
Well, for now.
Until that gets repetitive.
Until we get Wego version 2.
At least Conan can change openings like Naruto, Shippuden, now Bleach, you know, 25 episodes and that's
Sorry, but I would really like an opening change from, you know what, Jamie and Caleb, you know that one series I desperately want to change its opening.
Oh, yes.
The best opening ever one.
The most. That's given me a headache for the past 2 years.
I love that song.
I'm starting to detest it more than We Go. Okay, that's
you're insane. Yes. It doesn't have the We Go effect. It's actually good.
Oh my goodness! I swear it's me and Bert that are the only ones that are like sane about this, because everyone else, I know.
To be honest, I wouldn't mind seeing a new opening.
Before I spoke to Caleb and before Jamie started watching it, I remember, you know, like it was yesterday, me and Tash were going to watch Hunter x Hunter when it was airing, and it's like, it's gone 24, 25 episodes, it's about to change the opening. It did change. It did. But it's the same song.
Yeah, I'm tweeting to you guys twice. It's just like saying, oh, the opening changed. Haha!
Yeah, I know.
I don't think they'll ever change it, given how many they've done of this song.
Yeah, they won't.
And how close they are getting to the end of Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, exactly, as well.
Loads of people are cursing the mangaka before not finishing it.
Just finish it. I want to listen to Daiji wa Fumishime.
Okay, enough of that. We don't want to get taken down for copyright.
Yeah.
I wonder if they would even take us down for that.
My voice is so good, it sounds exactly like...
Exactly, yeah. That's what we're scared of. Yeah.
Exactly like that guy.
Yeah, oh no, I don't remember his first name.
I reckon you'd even have a smile on your face if the YouTube bots detected it. You'd just be like, yeah.
Just be like, you know, I'm happy, but I'm also sad I've ruined the podcast.
What I'm watching, well, want to watch even, is, I've got Trigun on DVD, and I really want to watch that, but I don't think I will by the time I go on holiday, and it's just, like, easier for me to watch something on my computer, because of, you know... you got to take it with you, and it might get crushed.
Yeah, effort.
Yeah, it is effort. Whereas it's just like a hard drive otherwise. But also, what I was watching, I watch Mushi. It's called, I think.
Oh yeah, I hear about it.
Yeah, and also I want to watch the
Mushishi.
the thing your Skype icon is.
I've watched the
yeah,
first
Shishi.
episode of that. Didn't think that was ages or years ago.
Yeah,
I loved it, man. It was really good.
and
It was like it doesn't have like a much of a story. It's just like little stories every episode.
yeah.
But it looks really good, and it's very peaceful. and
But
nice.
before that, I want to watch Monster. So that's 75 episodes. So that's gonna be a trek, but
It is a trek, yeah. But
So-
I'm serious. 2 minutes in, you'd be like, "Oh, that's a good question," and yeah, it just goes from there. It's brilliant.
yeah. I mean, I want to try again before that, but I might not. I might. Depends how it goes. And then when I get back, I will have some. Kids on Kids on Soap. I'll get soon next week. So there's that to come back and watch. I've still got backlog of DVDs. I've got Paprika, Lapita, what Ben.
Yeah,
bought.
come on now.
Yeah. But I've even
You
got.
got Darker Than Black.
Oh, yeah, that's been
Barry
like
No
2
Ooh.
years. Yeah, and that I got a background test that I bought October. I've got Planetes. I've got recently. I've got the girl. The World Only God Knows. That's another series I got on DVD. I got like this stuff on DVD and Blu-ray. It's ridiculous.
It's just a never-ending list.
It is. I've still got to rewatch the One Piece and Angel Beats.
But for me, I feel
I'm
like
back
my
on the
list
Black
is
Lagoon.
like reaching close to its end because I'm finding it more and more difficult to find other great series that I haven't seen. So I'm having to.
No.
So
You just won't take my advice and watch Black Lagoon.
I that's something that I will maybe consider, but at the time, Samurai Champloo's just I'm just going to try and enjoy it as much as I can.
Oh
it's
yeah,
gone.
but I'm just saying, I've been saying Black Lagoon for a while now. Like I said Black Lagoon before Baccano, because I was currently watching it at that point, so I didn't recommend it until I finished it. But you were not having one bit of it. You were like, nope, I'm not doing it.
I don't know. It's just I don't know what it is, but I just don't want to watch it.
I get that weird feeling sometimes where I can't find any more anime, but then the next day I find loads of series I want to watch. It's like it's never ending list really if you just look.
And then I don't know, like especially with the seasonal animes coming. This year I haven't really seen many.
Attack on
or
Titan, that's
any.
the only good one so far. In my
That's a
opinion.
good one, but I haven't really seen anything that really have come strong for me to think
Summer
of 2013 for me this year. I mean, I remember like me, BDT, and Jamie. We always complained like after like at the start of this year with the seasonal anime that nothing has really particularly
I'm
stuck
not being
out.
funny, but Fall last year it actually blown me away. Like that was ridiculous. How good it was. But
It really does make you appreciate anime for like
Yeah,
last
it's
year and
like-
the year before.
people might.
But the thing is,
Last year was one of the best years.
I always look at I always can't wait for autumn anime because for me that's like the best time
Yeah,
to
that's
watch
it. Like,
seasonal
I
anime.
was like looking on forums. They say spring and autumn tend to be the best seasons.
And then like winter is just like
Winter seems to be horrible.
it's like what the heck were they doing? I mean, it's like they saved nothing for it. I mean, I'd like to see more revivals now than new adaptations of newer manga series or
need
like
that
novels.
Anarchist remake. What else could it be?
I know,
Well,
an
yeah,
Exorcist
something.
Brotherhood. Yeah.
Maybe a
Don't
Soul
forget,
Eater
we
one.
also need some season 2s of some shows. I mean, Kuroko no Basket's coming back, which is
They need to redo
They
Soul
also-
Eater.
also-
Need to redo
They
Gantz.
definitely need to reanimate Gantz. I mean, everybody's looking forward to the last chapter of the manga series.
I thought
I've been
it's finished,
marathoning
isn't it? Or...
Hmm?
Oh no, Neon Genesis finished manga.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's taken this long.
Yeah, I was surprised. I didn't pay notice of that.
Yeah, but do you reckon we'll all be like that with Hunter x Hunter?
Oh,
I hope not.
I think we'll die of excitement when the chapters come back. You know, like, oh yes, this
I
series
don't
can still
know.
carry
Do you
on.
guys see Hunter x Hunter more likely to end instead of like going on like an extra couple of hundred? Given
Oh,
like,
no, I
given how
think
the
he would-
mangaka's like
Hunter
going
Hunter's
at
still
it.
got so much potential.
It's
though.
got a lot more to
It's
go
got
for.
it's got a heck of a lot of potential, but like looking at how the mangaka is like just leaving it there.
He will get it done eventually.
He's done this hiatus more than once,
more months isn't even to begin with. You know, he started around about the time One Piece started with this manga. So
Yeah.
put that into context. Oda's barely had any many breaks. Obviously, like the holiday seasons and whatnot.
Oda
But
seriously
he's
needs
done
a
over
break.
700 chapters.
Yeah, we're
And
like,
like
what was it, 67 volumes now?
70.
70 volumes, really?
Yeah, it came out in Japan 70.
Oh, wow.
But it's 32 volumes of Hunter x Hunter, 340 chapters. Not good, especially with his latest volumes coming out. He didn't redesign the pictures or redo them, and so it look like shit. But yeah,
I'm seriously starting to favour more shorter series than
same.
longer
Short
series.
been. I would have to, if I had to choose between one or two, say a short series all the time.
I mean, it's a no-brainer. I mean, you get more different stories.
Get the variety, that
Yeah.
same characters. If you hate some characters with a long series, you got stuck. Like, especially in the One Piece manga and the One Piece anime, there's the samurai guy. Can't remember his name now. Kimimon or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember his name at all. I really don't like him. So he's been there for a while, and that's been annoying me. Whereas like a short series, I'm gonna finish it off, be done with that annoying character, and just admire it as the anime it was without an annoying character. But yeah, I think most. I mean, I do our long series like Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu Hakusho. They're great long series, but they're both made by Togashi, and he's a wizard with the pen. And yeah, I just think that's like, I don't know. Like, I can't really think of a good long series. But,
Dragon Ball.
no, I can't think of any good long series.
This kid. Okay, seriously. Like next podcast, if he says that,
We'll kick him out, and we
we'll
have like
kick
some
him out.
noise in the podcast to show that he's been kicked out, and he will never come back in ever.
Ever.
okay.
Alright.
And for thank you everyone who
No,
has
I'm doing
hopefully. Hey, I was the host for this one.
Yeah,
No,
Tash was the
technically,
host of
I'm
this
the
one.
host for this call, so I
Oh.
can kick you out right now.
Yeah, but if
That's
you
true.
kick me out, you disrupt the flow.
I don't care. Okay, good. By the way, keep this in the podcast. This is comedy gold right here. Right, that'll be it for this podcast. And the topic of today was absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I actually went a lot better than I thought it would. I'm not going to lie.
We could do it again easy.
Yeah.
We went for an hour.
I know. It's
It's
ridiculous.
pretty good.
But yeah, it's cool past midnight. You know what time that is?
I can't even count to an hour.
It's Sunday, and it's Attack on
It's now
Titan.
Sunday, Attack on Titan. So when this podcast is recording, I'll be watching Attack on Titan and probably going to bed. And I've got a really bad hay fever in my eye. I think it's hay fever. I'm in my eye in the podcast and I can't see a thing, so
Yeah.
I can't hit stopping this play thing. But anyway,
No.
rambling on.
Now, if you've made it this far through the podcast and, sat and listened to us ramble, then please put the word #finish down in the comments, even though hashtags don't work.
I doubt we'll ever get that comment.
But anyways, that's me, the AG Corner. You go subscribe to me. Don't subscribe to Ness Mudkip because he doesn't watch anime. Go subscribe to the Slide Dragon and BDT87 because they watch anime. And then our special guest,
BDT.
It's
It's nice having you there, Ben, but
Well, I thought I was here for the last episode.
I think Z-Star Games he's a cool Scotsman, for do say so himself, and it's been fun having you, mate. Bloody yeah.
Cheers.
But yeah,
Being on the podcast was
yeah,
adequate.
Ooh, adequate, that's always good.
maybe we could see you in the future.
Well, maybe not. Might hear me.
It depends on the viewer comments. Hint, comment if you want to see Star in more podcast. Comment.
Anyway.
Oh, also, leave questions for us. We do
Oh, yeah,
have
definitely.
actually a mailbag question or a mail that's non-existent.
Yeah,
And
you can go-
Twitter,
you can-
we have a
okay.
Twitter. actually.
Comment on this video, put it in Twitter, send it to us on YouTube, send us an email.
we're available to
Snail
everything,
mail it,
like,
in fact,
even like
literally.
comment on one of our videos and like,
We don't care.
message
We'll
us.
take any
Find
question
my
at all.
address.
Like-
As long as we
write it
can,
down.
as one of us, at
Send
least
it
one
to
of us
us.
can see a comment of a question, then yeah, it's all good. Anyway, farewell everyone, and good night.
And
good
for
morning,
me,
and good
for
evening.
Slide Dragon 93, who's a bastard, bye.
Bye bye.
Be real.